All right, so this video was sent into the Discord. It's called "The Most Insane Manga You Should Not Read in Public." Now let's see how crazy it can get. There's some crazy mangas out there, but we'll see. Let's go.
I'm gonna take a plump plot for 400.
400, okay.
These 5 things have in common: life, death, love, kissing, and cocoa. That's a hard one.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, what is Scarface?
Scarface.
Yeah,
That sounds good enough, I guess.
I am sorry. That is incorrect.
Damn.
You stupid, sorry, ugly little.
Oh,
man.
oh,
What I do? And we gotta steal from Carl. Your answer?
Okay.
Bro,
he
Superball girls.
Superball girls. What? Superball girls? Okay. Yeah, what is that?
Absolute toss up. This idiot over here has lost all his.
Damn. Yeah, bro, why you been? Oh, screw. Oh, man. Oh, man. You love them. One question. Superball girls.
Champion peaking in high school, Eita Ichiyoshi spends his days working at a chocolate factory, but hates his boring, repetitive job. He's always finished last in everything, be it getting rejected by every girl he's ever confessed to, or getting rejected by the college he wanted most, and having to settle for the next best thing. At least went to college though, so maybe he might be able to get a good entry-level job at a corporate office somewhere. If you thought that, God bless your heart, and may the spirits of capitalism guide you down an effortless path. Not in this economy. Now he works for the white man. He works for Willy Wonka, the chocolate king himself. Only for instance, Senpai Arima feels the same way and wishes to change the course of his life by betting 2.4 million yen or 15
he got that much
on fucking horse racing.
He got that much money?
Yeah, make fun of him.
No, horse racing. Hey man, horse racing can make you lots of money.
We've
for real, for real.
Before, some poor side, puts all of his life savings into some gambling, hoping that he can make it big just to lose it all, times 3. At least he's not Ichiyoshi, because all this motherfucker cares about is just getting pushed. Just getting pushed. He just wants a woman. He wants a girlfriend. He just wants to get laid.
Down bad.
His life is shit, and that is the only thing that he cares about.
Okay.
Fucking ship. You fucking ship. Oh, look at that. It's time for our quarter annual Ichiyoshi psychoanalysis. He has an obsession with lips. He has a crush on Suzume Suzumoto from Raw and Dog Department.
Raw and Dog? What? Research and development, dog.
Research and development. Chocolate factories had that.
What?
That's crazy. She's also got nice lips, so that's probably why he has such a crush on her.
Cool.
He's extremely sad and horny. He's a huge movie buff, but he's subconscious of it, and he wants to take control of his life and be a winner. In a twist of fate that absolutely no one at all saw coming, Arima blows his life savings and ends up
68 million
yen or $430,000 in debt. And just
400 bands. Damn.
Like I would if I lost
there ain't no coming back. There ain't no coming back.
After Arima gets arrested for tearing up the chocolate factory and sued for damages, we cut to Ichiyoshi's part of his little corner of life, and a bouncy ball falls from the sky.
Hey man, don't gamble, man. It ain't worth it.
He takes it home and he throws it at a box of chocolate. Now this is one defiant man we're talking about here, man. He's dangerous. He's unpredictable. We got to get this guy.
He bouncing off the wall.
Phil. Next thing you know, the ball is violently bouncing around the room, and then it explodes into a dumb, naked, thick-thighed, slutty-waisted, bountiful bosom young woman.
Nani?
I.e., a bad bitch. What do they do? They just make out, and then her back explodes into 3 more dumb, naked, thick-tied, slutty-waisted, bountiful bosom bad bitches. And to think that Kanye West would lament that beautiful, big-titty, butt-naked women would never fall out the sky. Now, there's 4 naked, swimming girls in this guy's bedroom, and they're all horny, and fighting over Ichiyoshi to get a kiss from him.
They fighting.
Down, girls start living with him, and Ichiyoshi lives happily ever after with his brand new hair. Realizes he's too broke to take care of 4 women.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, you got to take care of these women.
Collective brain power, which
that are are technically now your children because you spawned them into the universe. What the hell?
Still lose to a 4-year-old in a game of Connect 4. With absolutely no groceries in the fridge, Ichiyoshi decides to feed one of the girls some of the defective leftover chocolate that he gets from his job every day. And then her face starts fucking melting. Then another girl just grabs a knife and it cuts her fucking face off. And then it grows back. It is at this point that Ichiyoshi starts to actually lose his titty vision and finally starts to see reason and realizes that he's been hosting a species of genuine fucking aliens in his house. Then Oliver snaps back into his simp mode and decides he's going to do his best to take care of these women. He still has no idea what he's doing, but he starts by giving his new girl crew names: Eliza, Cherry, Autumn, and Chris. He's still broke, but then he decides to spend the last of his savings on food for his harem, which is still better than horse racing. I believe it is now time for our triannual Superball harem analysis. So what is it that makes these balls so super?
Pause.
Your mom asked me the same question. They are super dumb. They have super fast learning. They're super strong. They have,
if they're super dumb, then they're gonna learn.
They are super dumb.
There's the curious but stupid one. Oh, one is super dumb. I got dirty. Oh man.
They have super fast learning. They're super strong. They have super speed. They have super regeneration. They're super hot. They have a super allergy to chocolate. Milk chocolate. They have a super urge to kiss Ichiyoshi. And we find later on that they're super susceptible to giving birth after kissing. They also have the super need to multiply. Ichiyoshi is forced to take the girls shopping with him eventually because they're just impossibly clingy, but the shopping trip goes horribly, obviously. But Cherry, who is for some reason super fast when it comes to learning and reasoning, manages to keep things from going all the way out the window. And then they bond, blase blase. They go home to eat, they're having a good time. And then Ichiyoshi even more stupidly sends Cherry, an alien woman, back outside in the middle of the night to grab something they missed. Obviously, Cherry gets the urge to kiss another man and then multiply. Cherry obviously gives birth to 3 more Superball hoes. Man turns fiendish and attempts to cuckoo her Cocoa Puffs because and then Cherry fucking mutilates him. Oh my god.
One slap.
Cherry realizes her mistake and kills the first of the 3 Superball hoes.
Holy crap.
Back before they can even materialize into a super hoe, whilst the second one rocks Cherry's shit and escapes. And the third one is like actually nice, so Cherry just hides her away and heads home to act like nothing ever happened.
Bro, what the hell is going on in this manga, bro?
Unbeknownst to the fuckery that just took place, Ichiyoshi presents 4 rules for his super harem to abide by. Don't go outside when he's not with them. Don't kiss people. Don't kill people. Say please and
bro. I feel like one of these rules are not like the other, bro.
Thank you.
One of these rules are not like the other. You say give daddy some sugar? That's crazy.
Thank you. Give Don some sugar. Ichiyoshi
Don.
is feeling better these days. He's working harder. He's looking better. He's more confident talking to women.
Cool.
Even his crush, Suzumoto. His outlook on life is overall more positive. Now, I believe this is called the girlfriend effect. A familiar feeling.
I've heard of this.
Hold that thought. Now is the time to panic because this just in. 3 of his 4 super harem aliens have escaped out on the town, all getting into crazy ass trouble, leaving only Eliza, his main hoe, to stay at home to greet him when he gets off of work. Now this
confused.
Is where shit gets violent. Hey, remember Cherry?
This goes left.
Yeah, the mean one. Now she's assaulting men and multiplying, and her spawn is also assaulting men and multiplying, and her spawn is now assaulting men and multiplying. And now there's a big ass base in which they've all congregated and are assaulting men and multiplying together. The super sluts assemble once more and take down the preceding evil Superball girl, but it's all for naught as her successors have a leader now, and she's hot. Evil. I mean super evil. Like she could crush my skull with her thighs, and that would be like so evil, you know what I mean?
No.
You know what I mean? Ichiyoshi
no, I don't.
Abundant amount of extra chocolate available at Ichiyoshi's job to make chocolate blasting weapons in order to sustain a fighting chance against the droves of naked women. Superball Avengers fight against Superball Decepticons. It gets wet.
It sounds wild.
It gets sweaty. It gets meaty. It gets nasty.
Meaty?
But they pull through. Because they are the Superball squad. Some of the Superball bastards escape. Government gets involved. And
not the government.
Harem, and that is where the first arc ends. Am I going to elaborate?
That's the first arc?
No, but you should read it yourself because it gets pretty crazy. crazier than this, yes.
Really?
There is shockingly little discussion or discourse around this insane ass manga, though I will say that reception by a majority consensus is mostly negative. And I will come out to say, without risk of taking a tomato or two to the face, that such a conclusion is brought about for a pretty good reason. But I will also say that some of the reasons I've seen haven't really been the right ones. I've seen people complain that this manga is nothing but fan service and gore bait simply for the purpose of shock value. I've seen people lament that this is just another trashy, nettle-rare infested plotline that just leads to disappointment, if nothing else, which is such a weird conclusion to come to because that is like not at all the
Bro, I have no real conclusion besides saying that this is one of the strangest mangas that I've ever had the pleasure or displeasure of finding out about.
Perceived intention of what this manga is trying to achieve. And it's probably some underlying personal projections in that take. I mean, I've seen people say that there's too much wishy-washy plot getting away with them greasing the old goalpost, which is
Bro, what?
These topics are all definitely elements in this twisted story, but I'm pretty sure the creator's goal was to create something that is greater than the sum of its parts. Did they succeed in hitting that mark? Did that guy that fired the former president succeed on hitting his mark?
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, you need to leave.
Was created by Unioke Kaneshiro of Blue Lock fame and Akira Hiramoto,
Blue Lock.
creator of a prison school with
The creator of Blue Lock and Prison School, they made this. I ain't gonna lie. Blue Lock is absolutely fire. Prison School is absolutely okay. I'm a little disappointed.
the former responsible for the writing and the latter responsible for the illustration. I've seen discourse saying that
the illustration looks fine.
Is better at writing than the writer Kaneshiro, and I can't really speak to this as I loved Prison School by Hiramoto, but I haven't read or watched any of Kaneshiro's works.
You missing out on Blue Lock.
That includes Blue Lock.
That shit fire.
But I can attest that he absolutely dropped the ball on this one.
Stop, bro. Stop.
I went over in this video was roughly the first 3 volumes in the first big arc in this serialization, and I'll probably say that the first volume of this manga, which is like the start leading up to Cherry kind of cheating on the MC and offing a guy, was like really good. I like the pacing. It gave some really funny and endearing moments to establish the personalities of all the characters. It boasted themes of young adults today suffering from early onset existential crisis from the commodities and how success itself can become one, i.e. success can just be bought. A theme of a chronic loser's struggle to find purpose and free will, and as well as themes surrounding depression with fears of plateauing in life or hitting a dead end. Arima's stupid decision making clouded by desperation, which caused him to spend his life savings just to end up with $500,000 in debt, lose his shit, and then lose his job was low-key funny, I gotta admit. But like, damn, it was also dark, you know, or I guess cynical is a better word for it. That's ultimately the tone for this whole series, and I'll attest to that. It just drops off really quick after the fact that it crashes into much stranger waters. I gotta say one thing though. The men in this manga absolutely suck. They're all sleeper agent fiends who immediately activate as soon as they come within the vicinity of a human that has anything other than a penis in between their legs. And honestly, I say that that's accurate. However, I know that things are simply that way in this manga in order to make Ichiyoshi look so much more like the White Knight that he's truly destined to be.
Yeah, sure.
One of the main plot points of the story is that the alien ball women just want to multiply until they consume like the entire world. But what I've failed to disclose is that the only way for them to multiply is to experience a kiss with a man that is excited and in heat. Meaning if they just randomly assault some dude, nothing will happen because he'll just be taken off guard. Yeah. Probably traumatized. So essentially, the ball girls have to provide a strip tease as well as sexy courtmanship to successfully yield more ball babies. This, among a couple other rules, makes you go like, okay, so there's a layer of difficulty to the antagonist's goal, you know, reassuring the protagonist at least some insurance in stopping it. Too bad in this universe, all they need to do is just pop a titty and they're good to go. As I said earlier, I get it. A good majority of men are pretty gross, so no big deal. But then you have to look on the good guy side of things.
The good guys ain't doing too much better.
Yoshi's harem, except for Eliza, she's literally his ride or die, are foreshadowed to possibly meet other people romantically. But absolutely everyone they've met is a full-blown degenerate. And the problem that arises is the illusion of the sense of danger being given. There is no mystery to absolutely any of the characters in this manga. You meet a guy, he seems nice, but you can't tell if he's a threat to you or not, right? That's terrifying. How does it work in this manga though? You meet a guy, he seems nice, he immediately starts staring at your chest, sweating and drooling. Avoid him.
What the hell?
Avoid everyone.
He needs some help.
The problem here? The protagonist Ichiyoshi also sucks. He has no clear motive and seems genuinely confused as to whether he wants to be more of an independent thinker or if he just wants to be loved by the opposite sex. He's really dumb, which wouldn't be so bad if he wasn't supposed to be the smart character out of everyone else.
Yeah, comparatively.
He's useless, though they do bring that up in the manga, so I guess.
Oh, damn, there it is. Yeah, facts.
Wild inconsistencies with
Like,
this
sure.
weakness thing. When he first throws that bouncy ball, which was to then become Eliza, into the box of chocolate, she comes out completely unscathed, or the fact that Eliza's face had to be cut off in order to stop the chocolate from killing her, which is quite literally the first time that rule was established, but all the other times following, any of the SPGs that got hit by chocolate were pretty much fine, so long as they weren't covered in it. And I think the elephant in the room is that this whole manga just feels like a degenerate playground for incels to romp around as they please. I'm nitpicking though. I'm not here to give an introspective commentary on professionally serialized works.
I mean, you already did a little bit.
I'm simply just going to cop out and say to take my opinion with a pinch of salt, as I am certainly not a critic, so you can't be mean to me.
Bro, it's okay to be a critic.
I do have to mention that there's a lot of other underlying themes in the rest of the volumes that I'm not entirely smart enough to decode myself without watching an hour-long video essay about it. But all in all, Superball Girls is just a cynical, raunchy parody of harem and romance series with elements of horror and action sprinkled in. It pretty much becomes entirely action.
It sounds like it sounds like Parasite except with more titties. That's what it sounds like.
To volume 3's conclusion. But the first 2 volumes, though I can't say I like them in an editorial sense, entertainment wise I absolutely enjoy them. After all, I am a cis straight man, and it does a good job of retaining my attention. And I'd be remiss if I did not mention the art. Oh my god, scheiße. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I bet.
Often bounces between surreal and heavily stylized spreads, like these beautiful textures and, dare I say, wonderful anatomy. Let's not forget about the gore.
Why you say it like that?
Like, obviously I can't show you it.
Yeah. Damn, that sound, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you can't see it, but you can. Like,
show you any of it.
Bro, this looks insane. Are these 2 people's heads and they're like just swimming in the blood? That's freaky.
But it's so creepy and hyper detailed, you just can't look away. Even though I feel like it's a terrible choice to lean so much into the action genre with this manga as much as it does, the paneling and spreads are very well done and present easily understandable choreography to a pretty competent degree. All in all, though I wouldn't recommend this manga if you're looking to read something that won't leave you with an urge to bleach your retinas and spill your sins at a confessional. It's a pretty fun, silly read. In other words, is it groundbreaking?
Does it sound like a 6 out of 10?
Is it really pushing the envelope as to what?
So a 6 out of 10.
Good manga. Nah.
So it's a 6 out of 10.
But hot.
Okay, this is a 6.
I put a lot of time downloading images on the internet.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
If you liked it, please don't.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
If you didn't like the video, just click on
it. Was a good video. It was a good video. Mega Retina. Great video. We'll check you out and see what more you have to offer, man. This came from the Discord though. So shout out to the Discord. I appreciate you guys. Link down below. Join the Discord if you want me to check out some type of video that you haven't seen me check out before. I'm open to new stuff. It's always fun. Hit like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you're new. It's your boy KhunShawn. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.